Hello yogis and welcome to my channel. My name is Ksenia and today I will guide you through the Vinyasa energized flow. We are going to do some interesting sequence poses today. I hope you will like it. We are going to do Warrior 3 and Shiva Squat. I love these poses for the hips. We will open entire body today, so prepare yourself mentally and physically for the nice workout. And let's start and jump into the practice. And we start today from the wrist and feet stretches. I will ask you to bring yourself into the kneeling position. Tuck the toes and your sitting bones on your heels. And here open your right arm just in front of you. Fix the right hand with the left hand above it. And then you do big circles here from you to outside direction, and as slow as you want or as fast as you want. It really depends how do you feel. You can fix some moments here holding your arm long a period of time, and then continue again couple of big circles with the right arm. And then we're changing the side, so you open your left arm, fix the lock on your hand, and doing big circle here, opening like this our heart meridian, working with the forearm, elbow, wrist zone, maybe holding a little bit if you feel like. Good. And from here, try to keep your sitting bones still on the heels and bringing your wrists in front of you. So they should stick to the ground. And if you feel that it's still the space between your wrist and your mat, then maybe relieve a little bit your sitting bones. Holding a couple of moments more here. Good. Relieving the pose, open completely your feet and move into the ankle stretch. So you bring in your hands behind you and start to lift up your knees, maybe bending the elbows on and like this, lifting up your knees even higher and holding the stretch. If you want a couple of challenges here, then maybe your hands above the knees and still lifting up your knees, keeping the balance here. 2 deep breaths more. Good job. Relieving the pose and from tabletop position, opening your knees on the sides and moving to the wide leg child position. Sitting bones on your heels, lengthening your spine, straightening your arms, and as low as you can with the chest and forehead down. It's not resting position now, so I will ask you to lengthen your spine and to keep arms really straight here. Good, the nice base in your hands, walking back, coming back to the tabletop position. And from here, moving to the thread through the needle pose. Inhale, opening your right arm and softly bringing your right hand on the left side, moving on the right shoulder, checking how do you feel. And if you want more intensity, always you can bring a left hand above the head or on your right hip. Maybe from the inner side of your hip. Staying, holding the stretch. Be gentle with your shoulders, especially if you do it in the morning, so no rush and don't go too deep. No need to do unnecessary pressure. Then left hand coming back, support here, and we're going to change the side. So from the tabletop position, again, inhale, open on left side, left arm, and exhale, moving into the thread through the needle on your left shoulder, checking how do you feel. Maybe right hand bringing from the inner side of your left hip. Good. Relief. Come back to the tabletop position and then hold the weight down on your belly and chest. Spreading the arms on the sides, and we are going to open our shoulders now from the inner side. So you start to roll on the right side. You stick to the ground, so not moving your right arm, your right shoulder, left hand to the chest, and you start to roll on the right side. Maybe bring your left foot first on the ground. Maybe you can bring both feet, but I will repeat, your right shoulder and arm doesn't move. It's quite intensive stretch. If you do it too deep and you feel that it's too much, step back. So again, be gentle with the shoulders. And we are going to change the side. So first, come back to the middle line. Again, spread your arms in one line. And now left arm stick to the ground, left shoulder grounded, right hand to the chest, and you start to roll. No expectations when we do two sides separate, so maybe it feels absolutely different than another side. Good job. Relief. Bring yourself into the tabletop position. Hands to the chest. And from tabletop position, straight your legs, tuck the toes, and plank position. Belly in. Breathe in. Nice diagonal line from your shoulders to your hips to your heels. Now lift up your hips and start to walk in your first down facing dog position. Bringing your heels up and down, checking how do you feel. If you want to stretch your ankles deeper, you can stay with the right heel down, bending the left knee. Lower, and then maybe changing the side, so left heel down, bending right knee. And start to press down through the heels, focusing on the top of your back and hold down facing dog position, 5, 6 deep breaths. Now lift up your right leg in the air, hold a bit. Then softly bending the knee and stepping forward between your hands into the low lunge. So ground your left knee. When you feel ready, touch the ground, open yourself to the sky. Hold. We don't overload our front knee. Then hands down and move into the semi-split position. Pelvis back, straightening your right leg, toes on you. Any level, you don't want to curve your hips on the side, so still keep in square and straight alignment. Maybe rounding the back and moving deeper, maybe moving upper. Good. Bending the knee, tuck the back foot, step back into the plank position. And hold the way down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Baby or high cobra. Inhale, elbows close to the body. Exhale, relief, tuck the toes, down facing dog position. 5, 6, deep breath. Concentration on yourself and physically on the space between your shoulder blades. Now lift up your left leg in the air, bending the knee softly, stepping forward between the hands, moving into the low lunge. Don't overload the front knee, touch the ground, open yourself to the sky. Hands on the ground, moving into the semi-split position, pelvis back, left leg to length, straight and toes on you. Bend the front knee and move into Vinyasa. Give the base in your hands. Tuck the back foot. Step back. Plank position. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale. Cobra. Exhale. Relief. Tuck the toes. Down facing dog position. 5, 6. Deep breath. And then you look up, step forward between your hands, staying in dangling position, so folding down, letting your spine, bone after bone to be relaxed, maybe grabbing your opposite elbows. If you feel you can do some rotations in your neck zone. Maybe rocking from side to side. So any moves that your body wants to do in this position. And then hands above the knees. Inhale, look up, lengthen your spine here. And start to continue softly the move, lifting up, straightening your legs, torso. Inhale, arms, hands above the head. And exhale, Samastitihi in front of the heart. Close your feet, close your knees. We are going to touch the ground and sit on imaginary chair, Utkatasana pose. Belly in, tilt your pelvis, so keep your back straight. And you can really sit nicely in squatting position, so as low as you can. And then hands in front of the heart and move into the warrior three for the balance. So like a scale, your right leg moves back and torso to the front. Find a nice parallel line to the ground here. Hold a little bit more. And for a little challenge, we start to combine two poses. Warrior three and Shiva squat. So you start to bend the front knee and bringing your right knee behind your left knee, moving into the Shiva squat. Hands still in front of the heart. As low as you can, feel engagement of your buttocks, feel engagement of your left hip, and then again coming back to the warrior three. Fix each pose. And you repeat here 3 times. So again, moving into the Shiva squat, right knee behind the left knee. Coming back to the warrior three. And last time, Shiva squat. And warrior three. From here, gently controlling the move, step back into the high lunge. Open yourself into the warrior two. So turn your back foot 45 degrees. Open your arms, hands in one line. Couple of breaths here. And then big circle with the arms, hands hold the way down. Vinyasa, stepping back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, little high cobra. Exhale, relief, tuck the toes, down facing dog position. 5, 6 deep breaths. Now we are going to jump, so you bend the knees, look up, and then jump and move. Bring in your feet between your hands. Start to straighten the legs, closing feet, closing knees. Inhale, arms, hands above the head. And exhale, Samastitihi. Touch the ground and sit on imaginary chair, Utkatasana. Hands in front of the heart and move into the same sequence. So first you want to bring yourself into the warrior three. Left leg back, torso to the front. Any parallel line. It can be diagonal line and stay in holding. And then Shiva squat, you start to bend the right knee, bring your left knee behind. Fix it here. And move in 3 times to the warrior 3 and Shiva squat. Fix each moment, so we are not rushing, we want to work with the muscle level nicely. I know it's not the easiest position. And last circle, warrior 3 and Shiva squat. Good job. And from warrior 3, you step back into the high lunge and move into the warrior 2, opening your back foot 45 degrees, looking in front of you, fixing this moment. Big circle with the arms, hands down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, little high cobra. And exhale, relief, tuck the toes, down facing dog position, 5, 6, deep breath. Now you start to walk with the hands to your feet and try to keep your legs as straight as you can. Here, walking, walking, walking. Like this, you brought yourself to the folding down and opening your toes on the sides, preparing for Malasana Squat, dropping sitting bones down. Opening your knees from the inner side with support of your elbows. You want to lengthen your spine to the sky, keeping your back straight. So engage the space between the shoulder blades. Open maximum your heart zone here. So shoulders, chest engaged here. Couple of breaths. And then block yourself from the right side. And an inhale, open your left arm. Look at the ceiling if no any tension in your neck. Then come back to the middle line. Fix again this middle line. And then blocking yourself from the left side. On inhale, opening yourself from the right side. Good. Completely relieving. Hands on the ground and bring the weight of your hips on your arms. So arms in squared alignment. You lift up the hips and give the weight of your body on your arms. If you feel like you can do crow pose, the first modification, so maybe lifting up your feet here. Maybe if it's too much, then you just bring the weight of your body on the arms. And from here, tabletop position, move into the Pipey Pose. So fixing hips on the line of the knees, lengthening your arms in front of you and from the heart melting down. Then giving good base in your hands, come back into the tabletop position, turn around and completely moving on your back. We are going to do bridge pose. So your heels closer to the sitting bones, give the base in your hands, lifting up your hips. Start to join your breath here. Deep inhale and deep exhale. So you should really see how your belly is moving. And if it works well, you want to open your heart even higher, even deeper. Then interlock the fingers. Keep your arms on the ground, opening shoulders and chest more, and lifting up your hips even higher. Couple of breaths like this. And for a little challenge at the end of the class, maybe straightening your right leg, holding. Still, don't let your hips to sink down. Good job. Changing the side. So ground your right foot. Lift up your left leg. Straight it, point the toes. Press away through the hip zone. Good. Completely grounding both feet. Relieving the pose and moving to the pigeon position and laying pose. So bringing your right ankle above the left knee. Fix the lock above the knee or under the knee. And hold the pose. Remember, if you're struggling with the laying position and you feel that it's too much for your shoulders or neck, you can always bring yourself into the sitting position. It also works really nice. Relift the pose and change the side. Left ankle above the right knee. Fix the lock. Holding, breathing. Good. Start to relieve the pose, knees to the chest and start to straighten the legs. Maybe grabbing your ankle level, maybe under the knees. If you can reach your big toes or feet, you can hold it here. Straightening the legs, holding. Reclined, hamstring stretch. Drop your shoulders down. Breathe in. And start softly to bend the knees. Bring your heels down. And we are moving to Shavasana. Completely relax your body. Quiet mind. Quiet body. And let's start to awaken. Maybe doing great stretch with your arms and hands above the head. Softly start to move. Maybe rolling on left or right side. And gently bring yourself into the sitting position. And we bring the hands in front of the heart for clean, loving intentions. Thank you for joining. Namaste. Thank you, yogis, so much for doing this vinyasa flow with me. I hope you liked. I hope you feel uplifted, energized. I hope you liked Shiva Squat and Warrior 3. So I see you next time. See you on the mat. Have a nice day.